You're a superstar.
Yeah, basically.
You are. People are coming up to you, and were they
going
actually
off
asking
everywhere.
for autographs and all of that?
Yeah, and there's
all
just cameras in your face constantly.
Yes, wrapping it up now with Sam Jenkins. One question I would like to ask Sam is, when you are, like, for your first game at the Olympics, obviously that's a huge amount of pressure. And
Yeah, well,
run me through that.
Okay.
I mean, the crowd, the amount of people involved, that's not no Napier Blue Water Stadium game. That's a big deal. Run me through that.
I guess I was lucky. I've played in front of big crowds before, but...
Alrighty, thanks Sam Jenkins from New Zealand Football. That's Luke Farr from Luke Farr TV. Thank you and good night. Cut it. Okie dokie, Sammy, firing a few questions. One in particular, I mean, I know you're passionate about sport. What sport is your favourite?
Yeah, great question.
I know golf, rugby league.
Well, I'm a huge
soccer.
golf player.
I played golf.
It depends what you're talking about. It's what I like to play or what I like to watch. Because if I like to watch, I love rugby league. It's, it's my passion.
It does. It does have that atmosphere, doesn't
it's my
it?
drawing board.
Rugby league. It does. Yeah.
You're out there with the birds and the bees.
The birds and the bees. You like
And
the nature
just-
effect, right?
You're hitting that ball.
So, I mean, tell me, this state of origin, huge controversy at the moment. I mean, Queensland, New South Wales, there's always a huge battle. Do you think Mel Meninga coming in there has an effect on the team?
I do. I just think the players that they've got at the moment are extremely talented.
Yeah, right.
And just have,
What I'd like to say is that when I watch rugby league and I see a game like that, I mean, I see themselves tie them into situations that are quite tight. And they can't get themselves out of it, and they're into a little hole. But what they do is they utilise that, and they just make the best of it, mate. And he got a try out of it. Like, he was locked, the defence was on him, and there was just he did something. I don't know what he did, mate. I'm not rugby league knowledgeable, but run me through it. I mean, how did he?
He's been a stalwart in that team for the past sort of 5 to 10 years.
He has.
You've got your English, your Falau. Just freakish players.
I'm Luke from LukeFarTV.com, and right now I've got Angus Brown with me from Cool Kids Club, as he likes to be called. We're just going to fire a few questions. At the moment, what I'd like to really delve into Angus is... Rightio, back to LukeFarTV.com. Absolute wanker, but anyway, we've got Angus Brown in the studio. Wet, not anymore. And what I'd like to really ask him, as a person with a huge DJ name at the moment, where did the Cool Kids Club name come from?
Well...
Huge question. Huge.
Yeah, huge question.
Paramount.
Good issue.
Good issue.
I like that's so cool. Like,
But that's awesome, though, and the
yeah.
fact that they know your name and it's going to stick to them in their mind when you're bringing out promo discs and so forth.
Yes, does work.
And creating a label for yourself.
Yeah, and there was nothing like that before. It was always just house and kind of a soft electro, or like the Hawkins thing drop back in the day before he got cheesy.
Yeah, he was good, wasn't he?
But yeah, he was good
before he got commercial and realised that he could start making solid money.
And then
yeah, exactly. Yeah, talent and flair, your own individual sort of
and so
style, if you like.
Yeah,
for sure. When you first sort of started DJing, when you looked at it, did you envisage in your mind, hey, look, I want to take this further and actually become a professional DJ? Or was it more fun? And
No, it was fun.
Okay, for example, let me put a case scenario. If you had to choose whether or not you had a 9-to-5 job or DJing around the world, and big acts.
There's a pretty obvious
choice answer there.
Choice,
you would.
Yeah.
Is that your passion? I mean, obviously, Josh has different views on that. He wouldn't do that. Or would he?
We should probably leave that out of the interview.
Exactly. You've got backup.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's a huge name in New Zealand.
Well, he is.
Guaranteed
C4,
a crowd,
he's a TV presenter.
People know him.
People know his name. Got to make a living.
If you took putting back into the community or making money for your own well-being, what would you choose?
Wow, I don't know. It's a hard question, really. It's a huge question.
Well, I mean, it's really detrimental.
Getting out there and doing it for the right reasons,
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, there's Hayden from 3 to 1 Events, formerly known as Hayden Edward Middleton. We'd be looking forward to seeing him in the future and making a household name for himself, as we would expect. Thank you for your time, ladies and gentlemen. This is Luke from Luke Farr TV, over and out. Wankers. You can just cut that. Well, we're supposed to be going slowly. You're out on the open road, you're biking at a solid speed, you're not fucking flandering around like a fucking founder folk.
Yo, look far. TV. Get back here.
How are you, Scotty? Scotty Ryan here from Camp America, actually. I'm Luke Farr from Luke Farr TV. We'll put the bikes away. It's not at Camp America anymore. We're from
I guess they're in New
Napier,
Zealand.
New Zealand. But tell me, Scott, there has been experience on your behalf at Camp America. Run me through it. I mean, what age did you venture over to America?
At what age?
Yeah.
It's 3 days after my 19th birthday, actually.
Right.
To be exact. It's exactly how old I was.
So thank you, Scott Ryan from Camp America. This is Luke reporting from LukeFarTV.com. Over and out, wanker.